Hello, everyone. I am Alexandria. I am founder of Nursing for Nurses, where we are well-rounded, specializing in the mental, physical, emotional, and financial health for all nurses. I'm here in sunny South Carolina, and I got here really by the blue of the wind. I started up in Indianapolis, Indiana. I'm born in Illinois, raised all I know, Indianapolis, Indiana. Came down to Atlanta for a little bit. It's really no Thousand Trails Camper Park, so I was gonna go to Florida. There was no space there, so I drifted on to the top of South Carolina, Wilmette, in Fairplay. And then once I was there, my mother, she told me, well, you should go down and go to some more southern South Carolina because that's where the Gold Beach people are. I'm like, all right, sure. As I'm leaving from my yoga class, because I got here a couple days ago, I'm here now in the RV park and out here I just kind of was exploring, and my a person that I had ran into, they said, well, you should go to the Penn Center. And I'm like, all right, cool. As I'm there at the Penn Center, a beautiful historic place. This is where if you don't know, this is the first school where African Americans were allowed to learn. This is their first school, now burned down, but this is the place where Martin Luther King wrote his I Have a Dream speech, and he also got together with others to organize the famous march on the Capitol in Washington, D.C. And as I was there, the biggest thing that saddened me, because this is Black History Month, and we don't know a lot of our history being people from enslaved people. I was the only Black person there. And I asked the Black lady that was there, and I said, well, why do you think that is? And she was like, well, a lot of Black people, we probably think we know what we don't know about our history. And I was like, okay, that makes sense. Out of 15 people, 2 more Black ladies, they said the same thing, that, this is just sad that we are not here. And it brought me even more to the fact that, because I'm a yogi, I teach Pilates, I trade foreign exchange, UJ is my peer, and Black people, we started yoga with Kemet yoga, and we don't do yoga. Well, we do. We're getting more into it, but a lot of times I'm the only Black person in my class. And in spaces of owning businesses, predominantly run by white males, investing stocks and foreign exchange, predominantly white male ran, and just encompassed. And so with that, it just saddened me. And even as a nurses, like, we were caretakers of the homes back in slave times, and we, like, when I was in my nursing program, I was the only Black person until the LPN program bridged in, and then I was joined with 2 other African American women. But a lot of times where I ask my friends, hey, well, would you come to yoga class? And they have all these valid yet limiting reasons why they cannot join me. And even when I ask other, like, CNAs, MAs, LPNs, RNs, like, hey, why don't you go on to do the next step? And it's those same limiting valid excuses on why they cannot go. So with this, knowing that nursing is a place where we're made to feel that we know what we don't know, and like, a lot of people will say, well, you're a nurse, so you know. And a lot of times we don't get our real experience until we're actually out here and we're meeting other people, and we're getting these experiences that we do really know more in what we're supposed to do. And we deal with the weight of our family and the job and our own personal traumas, but we still have to show up with a Coke and a smile and not complain about anything, because this is what we signed up for. And a lot of times we're working these 8-hour, 12-hour, 16-hour shifts, but we're not putting that back into us. We're not refilling our cup. And so with Nursing for Nurses, what my journey is to do a self-care, self-discovery and growth journey, because as we know, like, if you're in this one space, it's only so much that you can learn from and expand from. So if you are put in different spaces, you can expand out, whether being in one space and just, you can go deeper, but here we can go deeper and expand. So with this journey of self-care and self-discovery, my plan is to, as I get some more class time in trading and doing yoga, I am doing a cross-country road trip. I'm gonna be going to RV parks and just kind of seeing the areas that I'm in, and I'll be doing a road trip and meeting people in their spaces. And I wanted to start off in the United States, visiting home, because we have so many pretty beautiful places here in America, and we are so quick to go overseas to go see what they got. We need to focus on the inside in our place here. So doing my self-growth, self-care, traveling in the United States, and then here and there I'll be branching out, because if you know me, my father is from Jamaica, so I have family over there in Jamaica, and I'm going to learn and talk with my family. But as I learn about myself, learn about my family, learn about our surrounding areas, so I can learn about my neighbors, so I can be able to better help and assist the patients, and learn about where they are from and where they are going through an experience, and so I can be able to better show up, not only for myself but for them too. Just doing this journey so I can learn more how to be a better nurse. As our age population expands, it is a generational difference between us. So getting in those spaces where I can learn more of the cultural and where people are from, because there's plenty of times we'll be with Miss Imogene or Ernestine or Mary, and we're unable to connect with them because it is a difference between us. So getting in those toes, awkward and culturally different spaces, so we can learn about each other and be able to assist each other, is my plan. So as I go around the United States, learning about me and learning about my self-care journey, I hope that this will inspire you also to go into yourself and learn about your self-care journey, learn about yourself, learn about your communities and your neighbors, so then you can show up for yourself to be a better assistant for not only yourself but for others as you become a better nurse. So before I start, I want to say thank you in advance for your positivity, because there will be no negativity tolerated here, first off. So I thank you in advance for that. And I also thank you for being here with me and letting my journey inspire you to do what you maybe thought that you couldn't do, but you see me doing it, so you know that you can. And let this be a space of learning for both of us, or all of us, so we can be able to help each other as we grow together, learn together, and help each other. So thank you, and I will see you around, and so bye for now. Ciao.